so-called Son of God is odd, claiming he has it. The power to knock down the great temple as if by magic. Black magic, that is, by Beelzebub, he claims. He can then rebuild that same temple in 3 days? Blasphemer! Lawbreaker! He must have lost his head to claim to be heaven sent, and that your body is bread? If you ask him of home, he seems to think he's from above, and to get there we must eat his flesh and drink of his blood? He speaks blasphemy!
Claiming to be the Son of God, performing demonic feats as a peasant clap and applaud. Prophesy to us, Christ, show us one of your signs. If by the power of Satan you give sight to the blind, you're a fake, a trickster, another messianic fraud. With simple words and charisma, you make simple men your pawns. Deceit, defiance, ooze from your every breath. Your crimes condemn you to nothing short of death.
What say you, Christ? Did you hear the witnesses calling for you to die? Defend yourself. Are you the King of the Jews? Convince me. I want to hear your version of the truth. Well, speak.
You say that I am, but I'm not that kind of king. My kingdom doesn't consist of what you see. If it did, my followers would fight to save me.
No more, we've heard enough. He's a blasphemer, a liar, venomous trickster. Now it's time to get tough. We can't let this go. He must bear the full weight of his sin, and I'm ready to tear my robe. Seriously, what did you think? You would come in and steal the whole show, and we wouldn't kick up a stink? But you've just gone way too far. Let's see if you can cheat death, Son of God, if that really is who you are.
I will not be responsible for this man's death. I hand him over to you to be judge and juror. I wash my hands of this man.
The devastating physical pilgrimage that Jesus' body went through in his final hours on earth did not start at the cross, but indeed finished there. Luke, who was a physician, describes Jesus as praying so fervently he was actually sweating blood. Known as hematidrosis, this would have considerably weakened Jesus and sent him into possible shock, and would be the first trial of the limitless pain to come. Pontius Pilate, governor of Judea, initially had Jesus scourged to spare him execution. Stripped of his clothes and handcuffed to a large wooden stake, he would repeatedly have his skin torn and stripped as a flagrum or short Roman whip with balls of lead and sheep bones is brought down with full force across his back. Jesus to slump only for a moment, they then mock this provincial Jew claiming to be a king by adorning him with a robe and scepter, only to complete the travesty with a crown. Fashioned out of a branch containing 6-inch thorns, the crown is then repeatedly driven into his skull, one of the most vascular areas of the body, causing copious bleeding. The large wooden patibulum of the cross is tied across his shoulders, and thus begins a slow, agonizing journey along the Via Dolorosa to Golgotha. The nails in the wrists are putting pressure on the median nerves. As he slowly sags down with more weight on the nails in the wrists, excruciating pain shoots along the fingers and up the arms to explode in the brain. As he pushes himself upward to avoid this stretching torment, there is a searing agony of the nail tearing through the nerves between the metatarsal bones of the feet. Lack of blood to his muscles causes them to lock rigid in pain. Air can be drawn into the lungs, but cannot be exhaled. Hours of limitless pain, cycles of twisting, joint-rending cramps, intermittent partial asphyxiation. Then another agony begins. A terrible, crushing pain deep in the chest as the pericardium slowly fills with serum and begins to compress the heart. With one last surge of strength, he once again presses his torn feet against the nail, straightens his legs, takes a deeper breath, and utters his last cry. Father, into thy hands I commit my spirit. To hasten death, the legs were broken. This prevented pushing up to inhale. Suffocation was the usual cause of death. They didn't break Christ's legs, but to make doubly sure of death, the legionnaire drove his lance through Christ's ribs, piercing the pericardium and into his heart. This escape of fluid from the pericardium shows that our Lord died not the usual crucifixion death by suffocation, but of a broken heart.
It is finished.
By this time, it was about noon, and darkness fell across the whole land until 3 in the afternoon. The light from the sun was gone. At that moment, the curtain in the sanctuary of the temple was torn in two, from top to bottom. The earth shook. The rocks split. And tombs were opened. The bodies of many godly men and women who had died were raised from the dead. They left the cemetery after Jesus' resurrection, went into the holy city of Jerusalem, and appeared to many people. This man, he truly was the Son of God.